The Way to Peace in Ukraine, or Ureign, and the World, Part 5 of 13 on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on March 7th, 2025.
So for Europe to cut away the relationship with Russia, it was also truly a historic kind of action that they decided that way in order to show at least support to you in spirit. This is very, very, very admirable of them already, because that would cost them a lot also. And they were struggling to try to find a replacement for all the fuel that they used to depend on Russia to have. So in this world, talking about all this, we can see well that we all depend on each other to live. And one thing I have to tell you honestly, without America's support, without President Trump, you will never, never, never have peace in your country. You might even lose your country. Because Europe wasn't ready for war. It was very difficult for them to give any weapons to you. You know it yourself. A lot of arguments between parties, between people, a lot of consideration, all kinds of things before they give you something. And not a lot. And not as powerful as Americans, who pour in weapons and money to help your country in any way possible. Even their own citizens came to fight with you. But Europe, did you see anybody come and fight with you? Even voluntarily? Maybe some, but few. I myself didn't read it on the internet. I read about some Americans who came to your country voluntarily to fight with you, with your people, and being wounded, being handicapped because of the war, or being gone, lost their lives. And Americans can't keep doing this. Even President Trump wants to continue to help you with all financial support and weaponry support, but he can't do that because he has to answer to his country. Why would he spend all their tax money on the nation that they don't even have anything to do with, far away in European continent, And not much help to America either, yeah? So whatever they have done for you is tremendously generous already, but they're exhausting their own power and financial stability. So you must know right now, President Trump cannot sign anything that gives everything to you and nothing to help America. He can't answer that to his country people. So you have to cooperate with him. There must be give and take. And would you rather be left alone without American weapons and finance and support on a permanent basis? And you want to do a deal with Europe? Oh, please. I don't know if Europeans have enough equipment, manpower, and expertise to do business with your country. And whatever that mineral deal is, I don't think they can fulfill it. Well, at least not after a long time. And by that time, your country might be gone already. I was surprised that during the first period of the war, NATO didn't help you. They didn't want to do anything for you. And even shrink your defense to limit it. They didn't give you a no-fly zone even. And meanwhile, Russia was eating up your border with all the European countries. And it has to take me, a little countryside woman, who is not in the political arena, to point it out to them at their own risk. So do not rely all on Europe. They have goodwill, they mean well, but I don't know if they have enough power and equipment to help you in the long term without also exhausting themselves physically, financially, in any way. Okay? The European people, the majority of European countries, they're peace-loving countries also. They are not born for war, except some World War I. World War II started by one or two countries, crazy people. But most European countries, including their leaders, even if they are bad, they don't want war. Nobody wants to make war. So they are not in the mentality to fight to death with you, like your citizens right now, or since the beginning of the war. They don't have such an interest to put all they have in war. And without that fighting mentality, like what your country has right now, they can't win. They can't win. And you'll be left alone. And then your country will be gone. And that will be the most sorrowful, painful thing for you to live with until the day you die. After 3 years of war, how much suffering already. And now Europe wants to show their strength and to show that they are your friends, better than the Americans. How long can they support you? So think about that. Also, you can't blame them, as the Europeans just took a breath from a war, rebuilding their lands and enjoying their prosperity in peace. It is not fair for them to sacrifice their lives, to be forced into war, just because someone else wanted it. One man's pride is nothing compared to the whole country's wellness and world peace. So please, reconsider. Make friends with President Trump. Make him know your sincerity and do sign the contract that you initially agreed to. Do not turn away from that contract of that peace deal. Okay? If you continue to work with the Americans, and Americans have interest in and business with your country, that means Russia will more likely leave your country alone. They wouldn't dare to make war with America. Please consider that. It's my humble opinion, but it's logical. Please consider. Please forget yourself. Even if you are a president and you're a hero of the country, and I even offer you the Shining World Award for bravery because I admire your courage and your passion to protect your country. But even then, we are nothing, President Zelensky, we are nothing. We're born with nothing, we'll die with nothing. We just have to live for others. Doesn't matter how much trouble, how much damage is done to our pride, okay? Or could be our ego even. The bigger a position we have, the more humble we should be, especially in times of need, when we must forget our pride to serve others, to save the lives of those who are dear and precious to us. So please, be a great man. Control the pride, control the ego, just think of your country and peace in the world. Please, please, for all the children, for all the weak, innocent, fragile women in your country and in Russia. Please, be better than your enemy. Be something great that your children will admire, that your countrymen will be grateful for, and be a good son of God, good child of God. God never wants any war. So you are a child of God, one of the children of God. Please make peace. And one thing, I beg both of you and all of you, the leaders in the world, please, please immediately install a system for veganism, destroy all the slaughterhouses in the world where all killing, war is going on every second of peace life in this world. Every little butcher knife falling down on any animal people, that is a knife to chop away peace in this world. It might not be immediately, but it will build up and make war again. So please, Your Excellency, great President Trump, Your Excellency, brave President Zelensky of Ureign, I call your country, please make peace with each other in the world and make peace with the animal people. They are, many animal people, are saintly beings. They're practicing yogis, bringing peace and love into this world. You can see all that from all the documents about animal people, how they help each other, even different species, how they rescue humans in dangerous situations, forgetting their own lives. Many of their examples, it should be a shame for humans to look and cannot even copy. Be great men. Be greater than a great president. Be a hero for all, not just for your citizens, not only for your fellow world people, but for other species as well, for animal people as well, and for the forest as well. Protect the world citizens, protect the animal citizens, protect the forest citizens who give nothing but goodness to us.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. To learn more about her compassionate life and teachings, please visit suprememastertv.com/master.